Hey, what is going on, Poké fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today we'll be looking at Reshiram&Zekrom GX deck. So I decided to build it just to prove the point that this deck can actually be used in the standard format that can technically be actually good. So 270 HP Dragon type tag team as well with Fablib, Flare Bolts with one Fire and Lightning Energy. This Pokemon hits for 90 for each energy discard from the benched Pokemons, technically up to 270. So we can use this deck in a few ways. For example, to accelerate it with Dance of the Ancient, Tapu Koko Prism ability, as well as the Naganadel Charge Up, but there's also a Ans Resolve that help us to get some energies to Reshiram&Zekrom. I'm playing only 2 copies of it. Why? Because you don't need, in my opinion, more than 2. Because if your opponent managed to knock 2 tag team Pokemons overall, it's going to be end for you anyways. But if one of them are prized, then there might be a problem. But we can still attack with some other Pokemons, for example, like Naganadel, Turn Point. Overall, I'm running 1 copy of Absol with the Dark Ambition, 2 copies of Reshiram&Zekrom, 1 copy of the Dean GX, and then 1 Tapu Koko, 3 Jirachis, 1 Marshadow, and 3 of each Poipole and Naganadel. From item cards, I'm running 4 copies of Custom Catcher and 1 copy of Great Catcher, 3 copies of Acrobike, as well as 2 Energy Switch and 1 Tag Switch. Additionally, for setup, 3 Mysterious and 3 Communication. I still need to find a way to maybe get that to be even a little bit better. Maybe I should go with, I don't know, maybe 3 Mysterious Treasure, 2 Communications, and 1 Cherish Ball, so I can have option to search the deck for that Dean if it's necessary. So I think it's very important to have also option for that. 1 Reset Stamp, 2 Tag Calls, and then from supporter cards, 2 of each Cynthia, Caitlyn, and Cynthia, 1 Mellow and Lana, 2 Ans Resolve, and 4 copies of Volkner with 12 energy, 6 of each in total. And this is the deck list that I'm going to use in today's video. So I think it's actually good to say that I can already use that 1 Cherish Ball in the deck list. So we can have Volkner for Cherish Ball and Lightning Energy, for example, for the Din GX play. Yeah, so this is the deck list that I'm going to use in today's video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comment below what you think about it. So see you in the game. Alright, so in today's video, I'm playing with Reshiram&Zekrom deck. It's a little bit updated with Volkners and with Jirachis, so we will try to find out how good this deck list potentially will be. So I'm starting with Jirachi, which is the best possible start with this deck, obviously. So let's see what we can get here. 1 Acrobike is definitely good for now. But as it looks right now, probably I'm going to be forced to use some sort of the Dean GX play, but maybe not. But as it looks right now, I'm gonna probably take a big risk here. I'm going with Mysterious Treasure, fighting one of those Poipoles, and then going with Custom Catchers. It's not that we need to use them for now, but I'm definitely looking forward to get as many cards as I potentially can in play. So let's go with another Reshiram&Zekrom, as well as 1 Cynthia and Caitlyn. Very good card here because it allows us to discard card from the hand in addition to draw some extra resources. Alright, so pretty decent turn 1, I should say that. Okay, so Cynthia, Garchemptina on the other side, Giratina discarded, and already we'll see a distortion door. Should I put another Reshiram on the bench? Question for $1 million. Definitely not, but still, it's a 270 HP, so overall, Chlamydia Slash can go for 240 anyways. So he definitely needs to use linear attack and hit for 40, so it doesn't matter anyways, right? Yeah, for sure. Okay, so linear attack probably gonna go 40 on the Reshiram with the energy. And there is actually no way that I can have enough resources for the knockout. I'm quite positive in that. But for example, what I can try to do here is I can potentially try to maybe knock Inkay out if I get lucky. Communication for nothing. Volkner already in the hand. Let's see what I can find with the Acrobike. Acrobike, oh, the Dean GX, or potentially Cynthia. Cynthia seems to be a reasonable play here, if somebody asks me. Oof, 2 Nagant handles. That's a jackpot hit, my friends. That's a jackpot hit. Unfortunately, we can only use one of them. But it doesn't matter too much, because I can just retreat and hit for 90. So hitting for 90 better than nothing. The next turn I can go for 180. And that should be enough for the knock against that Garchomp and Giratina. So overall, we are in a very good position right now. If my opponent plays some type of the switch option, he can actually ooh, Nagant Handle and Guzzlord as well. Okay. And Mysterious Treasure. Probably for another Inkay. He definitely needs more Inkays in play. So he can have damage increased. There it is. Alright. And a Psychic Recharge. It will probably go on the Giratina. So we might just see another linear attack here. And yeah, probably on the benched one as expected. So nothing unusual here. What are we gonna do? We are going to play Volkner for some type of the communicate. Actually, we can do something like Tech Call Energy, because with a Tech Call we can grab Cynthia and Caitlyn, potentially even Mellow and Lana. Also, that's not bad at all. Energy attachment, charge up, and then I can discard my Jirachi from play in exchange for another fire energy for the following turn with Viridian Forest. There we go. And should we put another Reshiram in play? I think that's just unnecessary, to be honest. So 1, 2. And that's enough for the knockout. So, first, Garchemptina has been knocked out, and I can grab 3 prize cards. That is a very huge reward here, no doubt about it. And there's also a Tapu Koko as well. The Prism Star one that can also recycle some of the energies from a discard pile. But with 2 Nagant Handles, that's pretty much all we really need. Alright, Blacephalon with firework bombs here as well. Also, Belmar deck can tech, for example, if you play Fairy Energy like my opponent did, then you can tech, for example, both copies of Mimikyu, and then those Mimikyus can hit for the weakness Mewtwo as well as Reshiram, for example. I wouldn't be surprised to see firework bombs for 12 damage counter placement, but unfortunately my opponent couldn't find the solution to stop me in this matchup, and unfortunately that is a GG. So just taking a closer look, yeah, he definitely plays Mimikyu with the Copycat as well as a top lily with the Magical Swap. A very interesting deck list on the other side of the field, but that's the GG. Alright, so we're looking for a strong matchup so we can push the limits with this deck list. So taking a closer look at my opening hand, it looks really good. I mean, let's be honest, there's a Poipole, Reshiram&Zekrom Jirachi, Waltner is also here, Acrobike, Custom Catcher as well, so we have plenty options available. Alright. And another Walkner was a top deck. Acrobike, Cynthia and Caitlyn or Tapu Koko, Cynthia and Caitlyn or Tapu Koko. I think I'm gonna go with a Tapu Koko play. Let's be honest. Stellar Wish, Tag Call or a Skateboard. I'm taking a Skateboard all night long because I might get lucky with Walkner play. What is a good card here? Let's say maybe a Lighting Energy, and for example we can use something like Mysterious Treasure. The reason for that is that I'm going to use Mysterious Treasure play, discarding that Lighting Energy from my hand into another Poipole, and then I'm going to use Custom Catcher play for one. Is it that smart to do? I think it's probably not. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I could discard Energy Switch with Mysterious Treasure, but I think personally that discarding the Lighting Energy was the last painful thing I could do. So yeah, definitely. I mean, Energy Switch can be very useful lately. Custom Catcher as well as that Walkner. So, oh, nice. There's Viridian Forest. My main concern with this deck list is lack of the space for the Stadium. I don't have a single Stadium card. So for me, it's really tough to counter opponent Stadium cards. The only thing that I can do to counter opponent Stadiums is to put on the bench Marshadow. And that's literally it. So for me, there is no options to do it on the other way. For example, like playing my own Stadium. Okay, so Cynthia is being found by that Jirachi play. Retreat back to Blacephalon, and there is a spell tag, and it is my turn. Alright, and Resolve is a top deck, which I'm definitely gonna use. Oof, what a bad end result that was. Like, super bad, let's be honest. Alright, so I'm gonna grab myself a Fire Energy, and then I'm gonna use Stellar Wish for nothing. For nothing, because I'm trying to get some cards with a Custom Catcher. Another Fire Energy, and again, that's unfortunately not enough. That end result was just a bust. I should rather just use end result for the cross break, so I can hit two of my opponent bench bookers for 170, for example, two Melamars, then can be sniped. But as it looks right now, for now, they're not going to be a threat, because he has single Jirachi on the bench without anything in addition to that. So we know that my opponent have Cynthia available in his hand, so he is looking forward to attach one of the energies to active Blacephalon. He rather decided to go with the Cynthia and Caitlyn. Really interesting. Grabbing the Lily back. He knew the best. Switch into another Stellar Wish. Will there be something useful? Just a skateboard. Alright. And another end resolve. Alright. That seems to be a interesting play once again. But I think I'm probably just gonna skip it for now, because I really want to get those Naganadels in play. None of these two cards are actually useful anyways. Really none of them. Both of them are actually bad. Mysterious Treasure, Lighting Energy, that's literally all we need. So we can just use Mysterious Treasure for that lighting energy, and then just Naganadel can be used for a charge up. So one charge up can be used. And that is literally all that I need. I could, for example, add two more energies and play really easy with my Tapu Koko, but for now I just don't need to do it, but I should. So that's enough for the knockout fire energy. Okay, the only reason why I didn't want to use it is that I was hoping to find maybe another Reshiram and then use it. So yeah, seems to be a bad for my opponent because he had literally nothing. But literally nothing. Not a single Inkay, not a single Melamar in play. However, he had tons of cards available, and finally he decided to play Cynthia. I think a little bit too late, because my board is already set up and ready. And it's definitely going to be a hard matchup for him to come back in this game. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but maybe I'm not. We shall definitely see that. Alright, so look at this. Dance of the Asians. There we go. So I can add more energies in play, as well as another charge up play. Then I'm gonna use Tag Switch and move both energies from my bench at Reshiram to my active one, and additionally to that I'm gonna play End's Resolve, and that End Resolve will find me more energies, and Cross Break GX would happen, knocking out both Inkays from my opponent bench, and from nowhere I managed to hit for 172 of his Inkays, and right now he don't have, I think he personally don't have a single chance to come back and win this game anymore. It is really difficult because I already have another Reshiram just in case of being knocked out on the bench, ready to respawn back with the damage. Alright, and another Jirachi. And a Lily for up to 6. I think it was Lily for 5. Mysterious Treasure. Giratina discarded for nothing less but another Inkay. Let's be honest, what is possible here to happen? I can already see that my opponent is targeting my Jirachi with those spell tags. So I can expect next turn to lose one of my Jirachis. There is a great catcher, so it's probably Nope, Great Catcher actually was discarded. And the Mew. A turn too late, I should say. That Mew came on the bench turn too late, I should say. But better late than never, somebody will say that. Okay, so Psychic Energy to Ultra Necrozma. So my opponent is definitely trying to target my bench. Ooh, okay. I wish I could find somehow that the DNGX. But for now I don't have option to grab that. Alright, so let's just try to thin the deck as much as we can. 170. 180. So I need to hit for 180 in order to knock my opponent Blacephalon from play. And I'm expecting to... Okay, so 3 damage counters on that Jirachi and 1 on the Poipole. Down to 2 prize cards, my opponent is down to 5. And there is another Naganadel. Alright. Okay, Jirachi, Melamar, Viridian Forest, Energy on Necrozma, 1 Stellar Wish for Pokecom. Alright, Psychic Recharge. Alright. So for how much he can go right now? 180. 240 with 3 energies, so he needs even a lot more than that. And the worst thing is that he can't even wake up. Alright, and the energy switch was just the top deck. Okay, so what I can do here is I can get some energies back. And then hit for the knockout. There we go. So a 90 damage. And the last card. And one more card left in my prize cards is unknown card, but however I managed to draw also a custom catcher. So whatever happens, it doesn't matter which Pokemon will be promoted from my opponent's side to the active position. It's obvious that it's going to be Jirachi for the Stellar Wish, maybe Retreat. We know that Ultra Necrozma can potentially knock out my Reshiram, but that doesn't matter too much because I have another Reshiram available on the bench. So I personally think that the most important part in this game was the turn when I managed to pull up that Crossbreak GX and hit for 172 of my opponent benched. In case. That was definitely a game-breaking moment, and that moment I managed to win. Alright, so another Psychic Energy. 1, 2, 3, 240, so he needs 1 more energy and a skateboard or switch in addition to a knockout. So we are not going to witness that. We are going to witness maybe a Sky Scorched Light. Nope, just a Photogazer. Alright, so 260. Okay, did I do my math incorrectly? Yes, I did. So, really doesn't matter too much because I can charge up the last... I can charge up 1 energy and then I can just use my... first attack and discard 3 energies and hit for 270 and grab the last prize card, which was a fire energy card. So overall, very pleased performance by this deck list, and it seems to be that we have very good deck list that actually works. And once again, there is the full deck list. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Make sure to leave comments below with letting me know what you think about this deck list. Until the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.